Okay. Hi, Tim. Uh, I hope we get enough people here. I I got a quick announcement. Um, we had talked about the problems of getting together with, making our own watch. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Mark. And hi, William. So I contacted Agonor and talked to them there. And I think they were as relieved as we were because things are just a little too crazy now. What I would like to do once this stuff is over, uh, in October, hi, Junior, in October, we're, we hope that a bunch of us will be able to get together. And the, hi, Mark. Uh, and so I thought then, so next October, we ought to be sort of on the door out of all of this stuff. And I'm hoping that we can meet at the Watch Time show in New York. We've been doing that for a number of years now. And so it would be a good time to talk to, some of the guys there and see what's up. Well, what I'd really like to do is to hop over to Switzerland and talk to the guys and say, look, let's see what we can do with this. And what I'm hoping is that we can sort of, between now and then, we can talk about it, but we don't have. There's no pressure right now until sort of restarting this whole thing and trying to, really think it through and also get more information. One of the things that they asked me about was the amount of finishing because they have these different companies that come in and that's all they do is finishing. And there are different levels. And so naturally the better the finishing, the more the price on it. And that was one thing, I was thinking, oh, let's just see if we can get a really top-notch watchmaker here and that we can get the different parts together, get together with Woot and Lonan and Catlin, I think Catlin, something like that. Hi Val, and anyway, what are your thoughts on that? Is that okay? I mean, we had talked about it before earlier this week and or last week, and I thought, well, I better go ahead and do it because I hate to have anybody sort of hanging fire on this thing, and so anyway, what are your thoughts on that? Does it sound okay to you guys? It's just too much going on in this pandemic. Hi, Paul. What do you think? What are your valued opinions? Are you any kind of thoughts? It's just too hard right now. There's just too much going on, and the same is true with them too. I mean, they're just. I mean, as much as I'd like to do, I thought, okay, good. We have a pandemic. There's nothing else to do. We'll make this great watch, and but it's just a lot harder than that. Hi, Thomas. So hope that works out. Thanks, Mark. Hi, Ahmed. How you doing? Why not a chrono? I don't want because I don't like chronos. You can. That's the only reason. I have on a chronograph right now. This is one of my two chronographs. This is actually my only, I guess, legitimate chronograph. The other one is a monoretropont. It doesn't count. But Ahmed, listen, if you guys, you don't have to wait for me to do anything. Believe me, Ahmed, you can go out and have someone put together a chronograph for you. But there's so many good movements and stuff you can get now for a chronograph that. Whereas on the other hand, trying to find a retrograde minutes and jumping hours, not quite so easy. Or you can find them, but you can't have them made yourself. Hey, Martin, how you doing? How are things in Poland? Thank you. Okay. Is it a Zenith? what is Zenith, Alex? Tim G, can you review? Yes. Okay. If you mean to sort of go over where we are so far. This chronograph. No, this is a oh God, Daniel Roth. Okay, but it has an El Primero movement in it, so it's part that. Okay. No, forget chronographs. You guys go work with it. I'm surprised about the timing of the Louis Arad Vianney Halser collaboration. It's not impossible because first of all, you got two people who know what you're doing. Here we got one side of the thing that knows what they're doing. Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? I verified my Aqua Terra twin barrels are serial. Yeah, most of them are, William. You're going to have very few parallels. Okay, so let me review where we are so far. We came up with a really cool name. I'm going to have to look it up. I forgot what it was. But the general idea was to have a retrograde minutes with a jumping hour, and I think it'd be really cool to have a watch like that. There aren't that many movements that do that. There are some. Usually, though, they're on top of some other kind of movements. So on like the ones that Vincent Calabrese made are all on top of an ETA. So but this one would be on top of it'd be an Agenhor on top of an Agenhor, which I think would be really cool. So we'd have a pure Agenhor movement, which I know there are very few of. There are a lot of what are they? Modules and complications by Agenhor, but very, very few movements. The one on my Time Here and Time Elsewhere, the Van Cleef and Arpels, that's all by Agenhor, and the what's that called? Agengraph that's in the new H. Moser and the Singer, and I think a couple others. That is their chronograph. Now that movement is really nice. Maybe if you want a chronograph, you can go to them for that. I think that with the current situation, probably best to hold fire. Yeah, I agree. Logistic could be a nightmare, among other things. Wait until the middle of next year. Yeah, we were thinking, Thomas, after sort of the guys who are going to the Watch Time show in October, we could kick around some ideas on that. Maybe the timing for custom watches is good because there isn't much going on at the moment. Yeah, Val, that's what we were figuring too. But this is what we're dealing with is something that involves a lot of different steps that I'm not sure about some of them in. Okay, the movement I'm not too much of a problem with. Okay, Mark, we want a simple watch. Okay, and who's we, and what do you mean by a simple watch? Next year's a good time. Yeah, there's another thing too. Financially, a lot of people are sort of iffy right now, and there's that. It becomes a real problem, and I think that by October, I'm hoping that a lot of stuff will have settled down and on all of this stuff. Right now, I just was on the news. They've got higher unemployment than they had in the Great Depression. Really terrible. We're in pretty rough shape, and so okay, we're gonna have to dump a Rolex for this build. Dump a Rolex. Not a problem. Oh, let's see. Okay, well that was about it. I just wanted to have this. short chat with you guys and let you know where we are, and also too let you know that I had talked to Aganor and they're good with it. Okie doke, Andrew, I started a new job today. Hey, congratulations. Gives you a little breathing space. That's good to hear. That's always great. So that I'm glad to hear. And by the way, too, you know, if anything comes up and you guys hear of any positions in the watch industry or somewhere like that, let us know, because there are a lot of guys I think who'd be who are in this group who could handle it well. Anyway, guys, take care and be safe, and see you later.